Jasper jumps into the bed every night, and Emery thinks it is just a habit or a search for warmth. In fact, hidden messages lie behind this behavior which Jasper has been trying to convey to Emery for years. Here are 15 shocking reasons why Jasper sleeps with Emery every night, and what it actually means. First, Jasper considers Emery his kitten and guards his sleep. When Jasper lies down next to Emery for the night, he activates his maternal instinct and takes on the role of a protector. In his understanding, Emery is a helpless kitten who cannot take care of himself during sleep. He has heard Emery snore, seen him toss and turn, and decided that without his supervision, Emery would be lost. A mother cat sleeps with kittens to protect them from predators and warm them with her body. Jasper does the same. He guards Emery against dangers that he cannot see in his sleep. Jasper wakes up at every sound in the apartment and checks if anything threatens his big, clumsy kitten. Jasper's position on the bed matters. If he sleeps at Emery's feet, he is guarding the entrance to the den. If he is at the head, he controls Emery's breathing and is ready to wake him in case of danger. This is the highest form of feline love. He literally sacrifices his sleep for Emery's safety. Do not chase him away. Emery would be breaking the heart of a creature that considers him its child. Second, Jasper synchronizes his heartbeat and breathing with Emery. When Jasper snuggles up to Emery in sleep, an amazing process of physiological synchronization takes place between two organisms. His heartbeat slows down to 120 beats per minute to get closer to Emery's 60. Breathing evens out. Brainwaves synchronize. They literally become one organism for the duration of sleep. Scientists call this social synchronization a phenomenon observed in mothers with infants and loving couples. Jasper connects to Emery's biorhythm to feel his state on a physical level constantly. If Emery's pulse quickens from a nightmare, Jasper will wake up and start purring to calm him down. Purring at a frequency of 25 Hz has been proven to lower blood pressure and stress levels in humans. Jasper uses his body as a medical device that monitors and corrects Emery's condition. This is not just sleeping nearby. This is a therapeutic session that lasts all night. People who sleep with cats have lower cortisol levels and get better sleep, according to research. Third, Jasper checks if Emery has died every 2 hours. Cats wake up several times a night. The first thing they do is check if the human is breathing. They come up to the face, look at the movement of the chest, and sometimes touch with a paw to verify signs of life. This is not paranoia. Cats evolved alongside humans and learn to recognize death very accurately. They sense changes in body odor, skin temperature, and breathing chemistry during illnesses. Cats in nursing homes predicted the death of patients hours before it happened with 90% accuracy. Jasper conducts a regular medical exam while Emery sleeps and suspects nothing. He knows Emery's normal scent and will notice the slightest deviations that indicate problems. If Jasper suddenly starts sleeping on a specific part of the body, perhaps he senses trouble there. Cases have been described where cats detected cancer, diabetes, and heart problems in owners before doctors did. Night checks are not curiosity, but the care of a creature that watches over Emery's health around the clock. Fourth, Jasper heals Emery by purring at a specific frequency. A cat's purring is not just a sound of pleasure, but vibrational therapy at a frequency of 25 to 50 Hz. This frequency is proven to accelerate bone healing, fracture knitting, and muscle recovery. Doctors use devices with the same frequency to treat athletes after injuries. Jasper is a free medical device that works every night while Emery sleeps. The vibration from purring penetrates Emery's body and stimulates tissue regeneration at the cellular level. People who sleep with purring cats recover faster after surgery and illnesses. Jasper purrs louder when he feels that Emery is unwell. He increases the dosage of treatment. This explains why cats come to sick family members and lie exactly on the sore spot. They do not just warm, they heal with the vibrations their body generates specifically. Purring also lowers blood pressure, reduces the risk of heart attack by 40%, and helps with depression. Fifth, Jasper marks Emery with pheromones so other cats know he is taken. While Emery sleeps, Jasper rubs his muzzle against him and leaves invisible pheromones from glands on his cheeks. He marks Emery as his property, his territory, and his human. Other cats will smell this mark and know that Emery belongs to a specific animal. It is like a wedding ring in the cat world. It is a sign that Emery is not free and is taken. Pheromones contain information about Jasper, his age, health, status, and mood. Over the night, Jasper renews the mark several times so that the scent remains fresh and readable. He also collects Emery's scent on his fur to carry it with himself all day. This mixing of scents creates a common family aroma that unites them into one pack. A cat without Emery's scent feels incomplete and anxious all day. Sleeping together at night is a ritual of renewing the bond and confirming that Emery is still his human. Sixth, Jasper uses Emery as a giant hot water bottle with the perfect temperature. Human body temperature is 36 to 37 degrees. It is an ideal heater for a cat. Cats love warmth more than any other pets, and constantly seek it. Their comfortable temperature is 30 to 36 degrees, which is much higher than that of a human. That is why they lie on laptops, radiators, and climb into the warmest places in the house. Emery's body is a programmable heating pad that works all night for free and reliably. Jasper chooses a place on the bed based on temperature. The stomach and chest are warmer than the legs. He may change position during the night depending on how Emery's body temperature changes. In winter, Jasper snuggles closer. In summer, he may lie nearby without touching. This does not mean he loves Emery less in summer. It simply means that he has enough warmth. Thermoregulation is one of the reasons, but not the only one, and not the main one for sleeping together. 7th, Jasper sees Emery's dreams and reacts to nightmares. Cats are incredibly sensitive to changes in a state during sleep and react instantly. When Emery has a nightmare, his pulse quickens, breathing changes, and he starts moving. Jasper wakes up, approaches Emery's face, and starts purring or poking with a paw. Many owners say that the cat woke them up at the moment of a scary dream. Jasper does not know what a nightmare is, but he feels that Emery is unwell and tries to help. Purring soothes, and a warm body nearby gives a sense of safety during sleep. Some cats lie on the chest to feel the heartbeat and monitor the condition. Scientists believe that cats can influence the content of dreams by their presence nearby. People who sleep with cats have nightmares less often. According to surveys, Jasper is Emery's personal dream catcher that works every night without days off. He protects Emery not only from physical dangers, but also from mental threats. 8th, Jasper charges himself with Emery's energy while he sleeps. In some cultures, it is believed that cats take away negative energy and illness from owners. There is no scientific confirmation, but it has been noticed that cats sleep longer than usual after sleeping with a sick person. It is as if they are processing something they took from Emery during the night of joint sleep. Whether it is a placebo effect or real energy exchange, people feel better after a night with a cat. Perhaps it is about oxytocin, which is produced during contact with a pet, or the reduction of cortisol from purring and warmth nearby all night, or the feeling that Emery is not alone and someone cares for him. The cats of ancient Egyptians were considered guides between worlds and protectors of souls. Modern science does not confirm mysticism, but confirms the therapeutic effect. People with cats live longer, get sick with cardiovascular diseases less often, and suffer less from depression. Night contact enhances all these effects because it lasts many hours in a row. 9th, Jasper sets his sleep schedule to Emery's schedule. Cats are nocturnal hunters by nature, but pets adjust the regime to the owners. If Emery goes to bed at 11 o'clock, Jasper starts getting ready for sleep at 10:30. He watches Emery's rituals, like brushing teeth, changing clothes, or turning off the light. These signals tell him that it is time to take a position on the bed and prepare. A cat that sleeps with Emery synchronizes its biorhythms with his. Within a few months, Jasper will wake up when Emery gets up, even on weekends at an unusual time. This shows how deeply Jasper has integrated Emery into his life and routine. Wild cats would never change their hunting regime for another creature. Jasper sacrifices his instincts to be close when Emery is vulnerable. This is a serious sign of affection and trust that many do not appreciate. Jasper rewrote his biology for Emery. It is more than just a habit. 10th, Jasper hears threats that are inaccessible to Emery. Cat hearing picks up sounds in the range of up to 65,000 hertz. Humans hear a maximum of 20,000. Jasper hears a mouse in the wall, insects under the floor, and neighbors 3 floors away. At night, when it is quiet, these sounds become louder, and Jasper processes them constantly. Lying next to Emery, he monitors the entire apartment for suspicious noises. Ears turn 180 degrees independently of each other, like radars. If Jasper wakes up abruptly and stares at one point, he heard something. Perhaps it is a harmless sound, but he checked it for a threat to Emery. Cats have warned owners about fires, gas leaks, and break-ins long before sensors triggered. They sense changes in the infrasound range before earthquakes and storms. Jasper is a living security system that works all night without recharging. He guards Emery at a level that is physically inaccessible for Emery to perceive. 11th, Jasper shows Emery as the only one worthy of trust. Cats do not sleep with just anyone. This is a vulnerable position that they allow only to the chosen ones. In nature, sleep is the most dangerous time when a predator can attack unnoticed. A cat that sleeps next to Emery has removed all protective barriers and entrusted Emery with its life. Jasper decided that Emery is not a threat, not a danger, and will not betray him in sleep. This decision is not made immediately. Jasper watched Emery for weeks and months. He tested Emery's reaction to his approach or to accidental touching during sleep. Only after being convinced of complete safety does he allow himself to relax nearby. Many cats never reach this level of trust with owners. Since Jasper sleeps with Emery, Emery has passed the strictest cat test for reliability. This is not taken for granted. This is a reward that had to be earned. Value this trust. It is given once and can be lost forever. 12th, Jasper fights Emery's insomnia with his presence. Studies show that people with pets in bed fall asleep faster than without them. The rhythmic breathing of Jasper, his body heat, and his purring create ideal conditions for falling asleep. It works like white noise that blocks intrusive thoughts and anxiety. The brain switches to monitoring Jasper and lets go of problems that prevented sleep. Tactile contact releases oxytocin, which relaxes and lowers stress levels. Purring at a low frequency slows down the heartbeat and prepares the body for sleep. Doctors sometimes recommend that people with anxiety disorders sleep with a pet. This is a drug-free way to cope with insomnia that works for many people. Jasper does not know that he is a therapist, but he performs this function every night. If Emery falls asleep faster when Jasper is nearby, it is not a coincidence but biology. He literally cures Emery's insomnia with his presence and rhythms. 13th, Jasper assumes the alpha position in the sleeping pack. In the feline understanding, the bed is the pack's den, and the position on it reflects the hierarchy. A cat that sleeps on the pillow next to Emery's head considers itself equal or main. The one that sleeps at the feet acknowledges Emery's leadership, but still wants to be part of the group. The middle of the bed is a neutral position. A cat on the chest is total control over Emery. If Jasper pushes Emery out of bed or occupies the center, he dominates. This is not bad. It simply shows the dynamic of the relationship in Jasper's understanding. Jasper may change position depending on his mood and the situation in the house. After stress, he snuggles closer, seeking protection from Emery. In a good mood, he may lie separately, showing independence and confidence. Observe the positions. They will tell more about Jasper's state than behavior. Night is the time when Jasper shows his true attitude towards Emery without masks. 14th, Jasper memorizes Emery's scent for life. Over the night, Jasper inhales Emery's scent thousands of times and records it in long-term memory. This scent becomes part of Jasper's identity, a marker of home and safety forever. Cats recognize owners by scent even after many years of separation. Emery's scent for Jasper is like the face of a loved one, unique and irreplaceable. Jasper knows when Emery is sick, nervous, or happy by changes in scent. At night, the scent is concentrated and pure. It is the perfect time for updating information. Jasper smells Emery's pillow during the day when Emery is not home to feel his presence. This is Jasper's way to cope with loneliness by surrounding himself with Emery's scent. Things with a familiar scent soothe Jasper when Emery leaves for a long time. Leaving worn clothes for him will reduce separation stress. Sleeping together at night is a ritual of renewing the scent bond that keeps them together. 15th, Jasper says goodbye to Emery every night as if it were the last time. For a cat, every sleep is a little death and a rebirth in the morning into the unknown. He does not understand the concept of tomorrow and lives in the eternal present moment. Falling asleep next to Emery, Jasper does not know if they will both wake up alive in the morning. Therefore, he performs a tuck-in ritual. He tramples, purrs, and settles in a special way. This is his way of saying that he loves Emery and wants to be close whatever happens. Every morning for him is a miracle of reunion, which he celebrates with purring and nudges. Cats that sleep with owners live a fuller emotional life. They know closeness, trust, and love at a level that loners never experience. Jasper chose to share the most vulnerable time of day with Emery. This is not just a habit. It is a declaration of love that is repeated every night. Cherish these nights. They are limited, and each of them is a gift